think I was going to talk about why people are atheists or why they're so rude and etc. and etc. etc. But let's just go on to the main point. Why are people atheists? Let's go on to the Let's get into the video. Why are people atheists? Many of them I have spoken to told me, but they don't believe in God because no one has seen him. So I wonder, just because no one has seen him, does that mean he doesn't exist? Exactly. Why? He just answered his own question, man. Look at that. He just answered his own question. Okay, is there a reason? Is there enough evidence to prove God exists? Well, there is evidence that God exists, but I can tell you why people believe in God. Atheism, disbelief in, denial of the existence of God or agnostic, blah blah blah. And see, why would he answer his own question? Why would he ask the question that he already knows? Weird. Let's just go down to some other guys like Newis. The Academy states that in the absence of proof of something, it must be deemed to not exist until verifiable proof is found. Thus, God is not held to exist pending on sort of verifiable evidence. Seriously, it don't have to be really long. I know you might have graduated in like English or university, but you don't have to show it off. It's just a flipping website. Yahoo Answers. It's kind of fantastic. There is not a single contemporary record of any source, and even the Bible mentions of him, like all over the references, were not written until many years after his supposed death. Who died? God. God can't die. That's impossible. How can a force die? It don't make any sense. Well, why do people believe in God? That don't make sense. Well, it does, because I can tell you why. Okay, let's look at more sources. I know the major guys, that people used to bully others under the mask of religion. I've been told twice. Oh, that's sad. Rest in peace, Paul Sarpin's granddad. But that's not important now. That dad doesn't look ugly. My grandfather's death is a punishment for me. That's just the weirdest thing I've ever read. But that don't answer my question, does it? Well, they've already been answered, but from other people, you know. Anyway, let's just go down. Thank you, an atheist. Thank me. Right. Myself, I'm an atheist because there's no solid proof of there being a God other than a book that was written a long time ago, possibly by a random person who gave this to someone and said, "Unknown powerful being wrote it." Blah. Okay. Mackenzie. People are atheists because they don't believe in God exists. Not believing God exists goes along with not believing the Son of God or the Word of God. Well, when you think about it, there could be a Jesus, you know, because there's like some religion called Christianity atheism, where Jesus like led everyone to whatever, to the teachings of God, but they don't believe the teachings of God, just the teachings of life and all that. You could look it up, but I've looked it up, but you know, I'm not really into this stuff. Well, let me tell you why why people are atheists or humanists or whatever you would like to call them. This is in the respect of atheist and humanist. That's why I put this image up. Why are people atheists, humanists? Well, they are actually called humanists. There's different types of humanists. One is the agnostic, where they don't know if God exists or not. They don't have a solid point if God don't exist. Well, I think being agnostic is a bit more reasonable than atheism. But that's what I think. But you don't have to think that. As an agnostic, you think, oh, does God exist or not? Then being an atheist saying God does not exist because there's no evidence. The agnostics don't look up to that. They want to know. Agnostics still need evidence to prove that God is real or not. But they're not sure because there's all these religions. Hinduism, they've got loads of gods. Muslims, Allah, they're different named gods and all that. But I respect people's beliefs, but I am a deist, so I believe in God, but I don't need a religion to say that God's real or what you have to do in this religion. I don't get religion sometimes, and other people don't. Maybe it may be stupid, maybe it's not. You never know. Well, let's get on to the video, because people are atheists or agnostics, or I call them humanists, because on Earth, while you're walking on Earth or you're standing on the crust of Earth, They only call it humanist because from a human's point of view, is God real or not? That's why they call it humanist. People are atheists because they think that gods don't exist. You need evidence. Of course there's no evidence. It's like to God exist. But people say there's evidence all around you, but that means what does that say? What does it mean though? Nothing really, that God exists. So they use science in a way to explain things, but some atheists can't answer these questions like, if evolution exists, why is there monkeys still there? Because if we evolved from monkeys, which I believe that it didn't happen, monkeys wouldn't exist, right? They're not going to be still there, because that's just ridiculous, isn't it? That's why I don't believe in evolution. I believe evolution's real, but we didn't come from monkeys or fish. It's just ridiculous. But we did come from bacteria, a source of bacteria. But that's not the point now. Because it's from a human's point of view, does God exist or not? And people just need to follow religion to believe in God. Because people believe in religion, want to be in the religion because, sorry if I'm eating something, because of the let's say, I live in a poor area of the world, I need to look up to something that will help me. But let's say, oh God, please help me, because I need money, I need a better life for my children. But people are atheists for many reasons. Not just because there's no God because of evidence, because, I'm angry at God. I am, because if people are agnostics, so because why would God let this happen? The Holocaust, which is sad. I don't like that. Why the Holocaust happened because of Hitler, and World War II, World War One. All these horrific events. People always look up to God to find a solution, but sometimes you don't have to see it through your own eyes to believe in God and etc. Let me get on with the video. People believe in religion because of hope. Hope. That's it. Just hope. Not any readings from the Bible, Torah, Quran. I can't remember what the Muslims read out of. Is it Quran? Yeah, the Quran, sorry. Sikhs, I'm not sure, Hindus, but on other religions, the teachings of, they don't need to be told. I'm sorry guys if I keep doing this or that, stopping. Because you don't need teachings to believe in God. That's just the rules of the religion or what you have to follow so you can be good or bad. I don't believe there's a heaven or not because I need to see it with my own eyes. I just believe when you die, you're just gone. You're gone, but where have you gone? You've gone somewhere, but we don't know. That's why humanists, atheists, or agnostics make the most out of their lives. So let's get on. I'm sorry if I keep changing the subject. It's just, there's loads to add to it of atheism. I could talk about all day because that's how interesting it is. Because people just lose. It's just hope. Like if I say, my one of my family's got cancer, then it's like, then I will pray to God. Say, oh Lord, please, I want my family to be alive, amen. Then they might be alive or not. That's just hope. That's just a probability. That's what really religion revolves about. Only about God, that probability and stuff like that. But no, this has never been mentioned. I could be wrong, I could be right. Mention it in the comments. It's around probability. Because probability actually works in some cases. And there's hope. It links to, because hope, let's say, I'll make it easy for you. Hope is like a force or something like that. People just say, oh, it's just a word and that, but there's more to hope than that. People always rely on hope, if something's wrong or something like that. That's absolutely fine. But I don't believe in any religion, but I don't say my religion's better than you because I'm an atheist, and you know what, you're dumb because haha. But they don't say it in that way. They want to piss people off, like theists or people who believe in religion. And if people are like, oh, just a simple comment, well, I believe in Islam because I think it's a good religion, and I like the Quran because it's better than whatever you say. Then they just like prove it with scientific evidence, which is right. But sometimes you don't have to be a big dick about it, though. If you're an atheist, come on, man. Do you have to be a dick? Just keep it to yourself. Say you're atheist and that's it, and believe in God. And if Christians or religious people say this is what will happen in hell, well, just say, you know what, we gotta wait and see, don't we? Don't be a dick about it and prove them wrong, because they can only be proved wrong, because they've been proved wrong many times. Let's just leave them to like believe whatever they like to believe. I'm not gonna judge anyone like I have, but I just did examples of it. So if you got offended by it, I'm sorry, but that was just for the examples. So yeah. If you want me to talk about other stuff, then that's fine, because I can speak. Even though I got a gaming channel, it don't really matter. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Subscribe, like, do whatever.